friends to New Heart, New World. I'm Rasika Manjari and thank you so much for joining me today. Today will be a little introduction to the concept of sacred sound. Sound is everywhere for those of us gifted with relatively intact hearing. It comes in all sorts of forms and intensities, and the thing with sound is that it has the power to evoke emotion within us, sometimes very strong emotion. So, for example, you can imagine a heavenly harp being expertly played in a serene setting compared with the blast of a jackhammer from a nearby construction site. Definitely we'll be feeling different emotions between the two. So music is a form of self-expression of what lies deep within us and ultimately transforms sound into beauty that has the power to shape and transform the listener. And what about our words? What we say and how we say it, the tone and inflection as well as the volume of our voices can all influence those on the receiving end of our speech, for better or for worse, as well as our very own selves. And of course there's song, that powerful combination of words and music that can convey and also evoke strong emotion. And we know the consciousness of many generations has been influenced by the prevailing songs of the day, either traditional or popular. And we love to sing along. It's only natural to want to sing as a way of expressing our emotion, sometimes deep, overwhelming emotion. So commonly we listen to a particular song that helps us either tune into our existing emotions or to change our emotions altogether. Such is the power of music and song. After all, we're sentient beings and our knowledge of the world comes through our sensory experiences. This is a fundamental point in order to understand that we can harness our senses to engage in positive experiences that ultimately uplift us, evolve us, and bring joy to our lives. The ancient sacred teachings of the Vedas, a vast body of knowledge about most things, from the East, tell us that sound is the origin of everything. And not just any sound, by the way, but sacred sound. The original sound is referred to as Omkara, or Om. Because of this premise and the way it has the potential to penetrate and shape our consciousness more than any other sensory experience, sound is the most profound way we can receive information, and more specifically, spiritual information or knowledge. In ancient times, spiritual truths and wisdom were imparted from spiritual master to disciple through oral reception or the modality of hearing, and the knowledge was then remembered and integrated into the lives of the spiritual student. Well, our memories aren't quite as good these days, but we can still get the same spiritual goodies. In fact, the cream of spiritual knowledge is still conveyed to us through sound, but we don't have to memorize the vast Vedas to benefit. And I'll tell you how. The Bhakti Yoga tradition has at its epicenter transcendental sound vibrations. The sound of the chanting of the sacred Mahamantra to music in the form of kirtan or simply chanted out loud privately on a set of japa beads is foundational to the positive transformation of the heart that comes with these practices. These particular sound vibrations are designed to penetrate and elevate the consciousness and are in that way liberating. After all, mantra means to free the mind, because man in the Sanskrit means mind and tra means liberate or free. So let's chant the Maha Mantra together now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The job of this mantra is to illuminate and to revolutionize the heart of the chanter or listener. The Vedas further inform us that fear personified runs in fright at the sound of this mantra. Say no more. As Rumi has said, The soul has been given its own ears to hear things the mind does not understand. Because sometimes the heart can only understand things through the medium of beautiful sound, where abstract or even concrete thoughts and concepts just don't cut it anymore. The sensory experiences of Bhakti Yoga are real, and sacred sound is one powerful way to uplift our senses and engage them in ways that evolve us into who we were always meant to be, anxiety-free. And in this way, sacred sound can set you free. So if you'd like to know more about sacred sound and Bhakti Yoga, please visit my website at newheart-newworld.com, where you can find recordings of the Mahamantra both chanted and sung and experience it for yourself. I'll put the links below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe if this video was good for you. I also invite your comments because I would love to hear from you. And I'll be back with more on Bhakti Yoga and its sacred secrets. So until then, I wish you all well. Bye for now.